Okay, let's do this. I recently unpacked the boxes of my belongings that returned from the Netherlands. This unpacking wasn't only a physical effort, but also an emotional one. So many of those items are memories I hold so dear from my time in the Netherlands. But there was one item in particular that really stirred me. It was during my living in the Netherlands that I went skiing for the first time in my life. The same trip was also among the very first times I've ever seen snow. The skiing outfit I unpacked reminded me of that trip, of my first ski lessons, learning to do the pizza, feeling the rush of skiing down a slope for the very first time, falling over many times in the effort of joining my friends to the bigger, steeper slopes, witnessing the beautiful views from the top of the mountains when I did. Building my very first snowman, or just being back at our apartment at the end of every day, cooking dinner and playing board games, all the friends together. But with all the memories it evoked, my skiing outfit wasn't the item that moved me. The item that moved me was much smaller. This is an Ocarina. The memory it evokes in me is mine. It's personal, and I will keep it that way. The one thing I will say about it is that this memory is way smaller than a ski trip. And that's exactly the reason why it touched me so much. One of my favorite movies is called Big Fish. It tells the eventful, often imaginative life story of Edward Bloom. At the end of the movie, Edward is being carried over to a river. Around him stand all the people who've been a part of his life. They are the ones who made up his life story. They are big and instrumental to his life, there is no doubt. Yet, the very last thing that Edward does, before being laid in the water, is not big at all. In fact, it's the smallest of gestures. He tweaks his wife's chin in this special manner that had always been only theirs. My skiing jacket reminds me of this big experience that is part of me and my story. It's a beautiful memory that I hold on to and carry with me everywhere. But sometimes there are those small, seemingly insignificant experiences that, in and of themselves, are my life. And them I deeply, profoundly cherish. And so should anyone else. If there's one thing I wish this video could pass on is for everyone to ask themselves, what is your Ocarina? What is this small thing in your life that is so obvious to you, you don't really pay attention to how much you actually love it? Think it through and go cherish it. Show your appreciation to the people who are a part of it, because they might not always be there to receive it.